So by now, I'm sure you already know that there are two types of university in Germany. I'm not talking about the private and the public university, but rather I'm talking about the university that runs the admission process by themselves, and the second university which gives their admission processes to universities, and they do everything at the intake of candidates for them. But today we are looking at this university, one of those universities that run the application by themselves, which makes their application deadline a little bit earlier than other university. And today we are looking at the courses which is already on ground right now by this university, which we are looking at, and how you can apply to this university, and all the requirements needed for this particular course. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you right now, and we are going to be taking a look at this stuff together. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you right now, and we'll take a look at it together. I'm sure you can actually see my screen right now. Yeah, I'm sure you can see my screen right now, and I'm actually on that website. Yeah, I'm actually on that website right now. Permit me to look to the side because my screen is just a little bit by the side. So I'm actually on that website right now, and this particular university is called the University of Göttingen. Yeah, Göttingen. That's where this university is based. We are going to look at Göttingen in a little bit. Yeah, and this course we're actually looking at is the applied computer science. It's a master degree program, and it's actually taught in English. It's actually taught in English. And if you read it, say courses are held in English and German. It is possible to graduate by attending only courses that are held in English. So you don't need to be scared. It is possible to graduate by attending only courses that are held in English. In some specializations, courses held in German are mandatory. So, well, I won't say this is like a no-go area. Of course, this is like the good stuff. You can also get to learn a little bit of German, because by the time you finish, you might want to stay in Germany, and doing this particular stuff, I think is a good time for you to actually study, to learn the German and just try to practice your German. So let's look at this program is going to be for fall semester, the winter, and the summer semester, as you know. So your application deadline for non-EU applicants 15 April for the following winter semester, and 15 October for the following summer semester. So I'm not talking about this summer semester right now. I'm talking about the next summer semester, 15 October. That is, I think, maybe in 4 months or so. Yeah. So for EU, yeah, if you are in EU, 15 June for the following winter semester, and 15 December for the following summer semester. So if you're in EU, you can still apply, or if you're a resident of the EU, one of the EU country, you can actually still apply for this year 2022, this year winter semester, because they are big. No, you can apply again because today, what date is it? I'm sorry for that, I think I lost count of the date. Yeah, you can apply again. So tuition fee per semester is none. You are not going to be paying any tuition fee, but of course you are going to have some semester contribution. We are going to get to that very soon. And these are other things that you can read about these courses. Of course, I'm going to be putting the link to this in the description, so you can always go to the description to read through yourself, because you obviously don't want this video to be long. I'm just doing the introduction to you. So the course details are also here, in which you can read. Go to the description, click on the link, and also read the course details. International element, this is something interesting. They say specialized literature in other languages, language training provided, projects with partners in German and abroad. Yeah. And you have all these course specified integrated German language. You say no. And let's jump to the next one, which is if there is any form of online learning. The course of study can be taken entirely online. No, it's not possible. And they have visual class and video learning. So we are going to go to cost and funding. Before I go to cost and funding, I would just like to tell you that if you love what I do on this channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and also share this video with 1 or 2 persons there, so they can also benefit on what we discuss on this channel. So let's jump back and let's just go back to cost and funding. Like I said before, or as you've read in the title of this video, there's no tuition fee for this particular program. However, there is something they call the semester contribution. You know that a semester is like 6 months, and every student have to contribute this particular amount. So the fee include a prepaid semester ticket in which you can use all around the city. That's the Lower Saxony area, Bremen, yeah. And yeah, so these are just, and they said students of the University of Göttingen receive discount for cultural events, meals and drinks with just this 400 semester contribution. That is 400 in actually 6 months. Yeah, you get that. So cost of living, your average cost of living in this particular city, Göttingen, I think is a little bit kind of cheaper than every other big city, and I think if I'm right, it's 750. I think they actually wrote 850 here, but it's as low as 750 because Göttingen is actually not big. It's actually not big, but we can use that to quickly dive into Göttingen a little bit and see what this particular city is actually made up. So we'll get back to that in a jiffy, and we'll just do that. So the requirement and registration, and this is the most interesting part of it, and this is what we are really most interested in, your requirements and registration. Admission requirements, I'm not going to be reading all this through. Also, you just have to click on it and read it also. But a test of English is required. A test of English is required. But if you look at this last statement here, they say a final certificate from a successfully completed degree program conducted exclusively in the English language is accepted as a proof of English language competence. So if you study in a university, where the course in which you do everything was taken in English, then you don't need to show a test of English. That means you need to show your IELTS or any other test of English. The program must have been a minimum duration of 2 years. So if you've studied in university, if you've done your BSc in the university for 3 years or 4 years, and actually everything was run in English, then you don't need to show a test of English, but you just need to show a certificate that shows that this program was actually run in English. So we already discussed the application deadline, and here we actually have the online portal where you can actually apply for the program. I'm going to click that, and we are going to get that soon. Services, these are other stuff in which you can read, and this is their contact details. Yeah, this is actually their contact details. You can contact them, you can write them an email for you to actually know more, or you can visit their Facebook page, Twitter or LinkedIn page, and you can actually contact Dr. Anna Catherine. You can actually contact her or give her a call just for you to know more. So let's look at their application stuff right here, and this is just some more details about the program. Applied computer science, yeah, it's 4 semester, winter summer semester, German and English. Limited, they have limited admission because Göttingen is not really so big, so you don't really expect them to have a lot of spaces for too many people. You have the program description right here. I'm going to put this link also, so you can also read this. You can also read this. I don't want to go through this. So your application deadline, which is actually interesting for foreign international, October 15 for summer semester. So it's actually not open right now. Yeah, it's actually not open right now, but you can start getting your documents ready. So because the application deadline is 15th October, so start getting your application ready. So once the portal is open for the application for the next semester, you can start applying immediately because they have limited offer, and which is why I'm bringing this to you earlier. And so you start getting your documents ready, so when it is once it's open, you can just come to their page and actually start applying. You have your application documents here in which you can read through and how to submit the documents. Online application form is also here. When you click the link, is also there. Deadline exceeded, that is for this particular winter semester. The deadline is already exceeded. That is actually 15th of April for the non-EU citizens, but very soon for the next summer semester it's going to be open, and which is why I'm actually bringing this so you can take your time to read it. This link will also be available for you. Admission notification, they say applicants will be notified by email. The selection process usually takes a few months, which is why you also need to do it on time. Unfortunately, we are unable to answer questions about the status of your application. And so this is all about this this particular course. So if you're interested, like I said, start getting your papers ready, read all their requirements, and start putting all those papers together. Like they say, the earlier the better. So this is everything I'm bringing to you today. Of course, if you have your question, you can always jump into the comment section where we take the discussion further. As you know, I am Akere, and before I sign out, if you've not seen the last video, I will implore you to see that last video. And this video actually talks about how to save some money when it comes to cost of living in Germany. So I implore you to see that video. I'm going to be linking that video also here or here, wherever. And I remember myself, and you know what, I'll catch you in the next one. For now, stay cool and